August 28th, 2014, 9:57 a.m. I was just instructed of the Spirit minutes ago to proclaim a thing, to give the command, no rain over Brownsville, Texas, and two other named regions just above Brownsville, Texas, for today, 28th of August 2014, until or after sunset this evening. While there's rain bands, moisture plumes, I don't know if there's rain, but there are moisture plumes shown going into the Brownsville area, and just slight storm activity skirting the coast. This activity should be ceasing now. In the next minutes, 9:58, August 28, 2014. Any activity that's taken place there so far this morning should come to a halt in the next few minutes, and there should be no more rainfall in this area, at least until sunset this evening by Central Texas standards. We'll see what happens. I'll check the rainfall reports for the area today, see what times rains, if any, have fell in the area, and we'll watch what happens today. Now the angels of heaven shutting up the windows of heaven that it rain not in these three regions right in here should force this thing, a small high pressure area enough in here to force this thing out just a little bit back into the coast. Because of this edge here, it's not going to force its way around it. It'll, with the circulation it has, it'll stall out where it's at, or it'll back up slightly and either stay here and weaken some, or back up slightly and gain strength to come back in whatever direction it'll go from there. Again, it's now 10 a.m. August 28th, 2014. My name is Benjamin. I'm the anointed servant of Yah, and this world is in judgment. Our nation, the United States of America, is in judgment, and it has brought the rest of the world into judgment with it. This is, again, Invest 98L. I've been given of the Spirit a command this morning to speak a thing, and to note that I was instructed to speak no more rain, and no rain over Brownsville and these two areas above it for the rest of the day, August 28th. So I'm expecting any rainfall that's there now to slack off and cease in the next minutes, and to see no more rain activity through the daylight hours of August 28th today in that area, which we'll see what happens. This radar imagery here is current radar imagery leading up to the last hour, 8 a.m. So it says here was last updated at 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time. So this may be a couple hours old at this point, what you're seeing here. So if there has been any rain activity in the area, once again, I expect it to cease for the rest of the day, given the command that I was given of the Spirit to give to the angels who hold the four winds in their hands, and regards to the rain in the clouds of heaven, the windows of heaven being shut up for this day for these three areas. It's Thursday, August 28, 2014, 10:03 a.m. This is the weather forecast for Brownsville, Texas today. You'll note they're forecasting heavy thunderstorms for the area for today. 80% chance of precipitation. So I still haven't found out if there's been any rainfall there yet. I only know that minutes ago, just short of 10 a.m., I was instructed to speak a thing concerning shutting the windows of heaven in this area for today, August 28th, 2014. Those instructions came to me from the throne of heaven, the throne of Yah. And I spoke the thing I was told to speak in that time frame. So we'll see what happens there today. Again, it's now 10:05 a.m. August 28, 2014 by Central Time Standards here in Waco, Texas. Take ya, I gotta lie. It is 10:06 a.m. August 28, 2014. This is radar imagery for the area around Brownsville, Texas, Raymondville. Shortly before 10 a.m. I was instructed to call off the rains in these areas for the rest of the day. You can see that some moisture plumes and possible storm activity was just reaching the coast. This imagery is current as of 10:03 Central Daylight Time. Whether rain's falling in the moment, I don't know, but I expect it to cease in the next minutes if it has. And we'll see what happens with the rest of this activity that was approaching. This is satellite imagery. This is 98L. Invest 98L off the coast here. Most meteorologists expect this to come across Brownsville today, to come inland. I've been given of the Lord to call off the rains in this area today. I'm getting ready to post this on YouTube in archive fashion, so there'll be a timestamp of it on YouTube this morning, and then I'll address these issues at 7 p.m. this evening on the message board, The Message and Visions of Stephen Benjamin. Let's zoom out just a little here. These are the three areas I was instructed to call the rains off for today: Brownsville, Harlingen, and Raymondville. This is 98L. Current satellite imagery. The rains were just reaching the coast. Now the city of Brownsville itself may not actually reflect the greater metro region of Brownsville. I was told to name 3 cities, so when I was told to call off the rains from Brownsville, the actual city limits of Brownsville had not received any rain yet. Harlingen was soon about to, as these were coming in, and Raymondville. I expect this little activity you see here to cease, if it hasn't already, in the next few minutes. Again, it is now 10:08 a.m. August 28th, 2014. My name is Benjamin, and I am the anointed servant of Yah. (10:22 a.m. August 28, 2014. Rapid fire on Weather Underground is a type of update if your browser supports it, which gives continual updates in real time, as long as your browser supports it. Here, the rapid fire update for Brownsville as of 9:50 a.m. No rainfall. Updated again as of 10:06 a.m. while I was recording the other videos. No rainfall. Now there are showers moving through the regions, but not in Brownsville. You see here forecast through 11 a.m. isolated showers. This forecast was given at 10 a.m. Isolated showers will affect portions of Kennedy, Williston, and Cameron counties. Periods of light to moderate rainfall can be expected. This is what they were expecting. Again, here's Matamoros, Mexico, on the northern border of Mexico, just the opposite side of which is Brownsville, Texas. And this is moisture plumes and such moving in. There are light showers in the area, but there's no measurable rainfall recorded at the weather stations for the city itself of Brownsville as of 9:50 a.m. As of 10:06 a.m. You also have the areas that were mentioned earlier of Harlingen and Raymondville, I believe it was. Let's see, let's zoom out some. We had Harlingen and Raymondville were also mentioned. So we'll go down here and look, and we've got Harlingen at 10:06 a.m. no measurable rainfall. And let's see, I don't see Raymondville on the list here, but we'll see what happens throughout the course of the day. Now, these rain bands we've seen earlier here are coming in just on the border of Texas and Mexico right here, with the bulk of this right here in Matamoros, and a few isolated showers around the areas of the city of Brownsville. I don't know if they're actually in the city limits, but at this point no measurable rainfall has been recorded there. The forecast at this time is heavy thunderstorms for Brownsville. We've yet to see how that will play out throughout the day. It is now 10:55 a.m. August 28th, 2014. The rains, which were in the area of Matamoros and Brownsville about an hour ago, are subsiding at this time. You can see as of 10:54 a.m. CST, satellite imagery from Weather Underground illustrates this. The radar imagery also illustrates that this, which was previously taking up this area on both sides of the border, is now on the Mexican side of the border and also subsiding. And the Lord has given to me in times past to call off the rain to areas for different reasons, sometimes due to the actions of the entire populace giving offense to heaven, sometimes due to the actions of leaders of the same. In the year 2008, the Lord had me while thunderstorms were off the coast of California and projected to go across San Diego in the coming 24-48 hour period. The Lord had me call off the rains to that area and would have me eventually do so for the entire summer in that time frame, in a 10 or 11 day time frame. The thunderstorms went inland. There was no measurable precipitation from the same in the city limits of San Diego. Now the greater metropolitan area of San Diego incorporates 18 cities, but the actual city in which a leader in the same was addressed, the city itself, not the metro of San Diego, received no rainfall from that and did not receive any rainfall. Zero precipitation for the entire summer. It would be months later before they got any rain, and sometime in the fall. Again, I was instructed this morning to call off the rains to Brownsville, Harlingen, and Raymondville until at least sunset this evening or after.